I'll say.
Stream is started.
Like, I would 100% be dead if I was playing this character as, like, a heroic one.
Well, that's not true, because you wouldn't have yeeted through Laundry's HP every fight.
That's true.
Hello, stream, and welcome to another episode of... We hope you've enjoyed the session so far. Today we're starting with the party heading out from their mansion, and they're going to kill a bandit that Brad says they need to.
I'm gonna do this entire stream with the horse mask on.
Alright.
Brian's subscription to Fur Affinity is real strong. So yeah, you guys were about to head out to kill this bandit. You do have 2 horses and a carriage.
Oh, I can't drink my alcohol.
Thank God. I can deal with drunk Brian or horse Brian. I can't deal with drunk horse Brian. So yeah, it's less of a wagon and more of a covered cart? I guess a covered wagon, right? Like Oregon Trail.
It was for goods. We're not going to take that, though, because we need to leave it for Jimenez and Jim Mendez.
Okay.
And instead, we'll leave one of the horses behind, and Brad will, of course, ride a horse, and everyone else will walk. Except for maybe Alleyway, who might ride on Laundry, I'm not sure.
Oh, shit, my mouth's not here. Yeah.
As you were kind of heading out of the gates, Jim Mendez, yeah, he is the bodyguard, is kind of, like, as you're leaving, he's kind of, like, off to the side of the gate, like, crouching down by one of the trees, and when you come through, he kind of stands up and trots over and goes, heading out again so soon?
Well, yes. How else will we make money to pay you with?
Of course. Do you have an idea when you may be back, or where you're going approximately, in case I need to send another message to you?
I'm not a big fan of this messaging thing. How about instead you concern yourself with the grounds when I am gone? Handle situations as you see fit. Understood?
Course. What if there's an emergency, though?
What type of emergency?
I don't know. What if a star falls onto the manor? I don't, or what if Jimenez explodes or something?
Those aren't emergencies.
They seem quite dire to me, sir.
Right, but sending a messenger all the way out to me is not going to help in that situation, is my point. There is literally nothing that you couldn't just tell me when I came back.
Alright then, yeah, I suppose you're right.
Look, this is some really, really knock shit that you're trying to do right now, and we don't fuck with knocks around here, if you understand me, Jim.
I have no idea what you're saying, but I understood what you said before, so I'll just stand guard and tend the grounds.
Excellent. You are a smart man.
He'll give you a little bit of a bow. I'm assuming you kept riding while he was trying to talk to you.
Oh, fuck yeah, I didn't get off my horse.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So he'll kind of give you a half salute and trot back to the gate. And if you turn back, you can see him crouching down by that tree again. And you guys are on your way. So you are, Brad. You were directed that there was. Sorry, go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say Brad is going to look at everybody and kind of be like, what type of bullshit was that? What does he need to know where we are going for? Is he our father?
Sounds like he cares about you, Brad.
I'm thinking that he might be a spy.
I don't think he's a spy. I think he was just worried about us. We do tend to do a bunch of dangerous stuff.
Well, that's the point of adventuring.
It's true.
Bradley.
That's true.
What, Laundry?
Maybe he was worried about not getting...
You need to take off that damn mask if you're going to be talking to me.
What mask, Bradley?
Are you seeing things again? I have something for that, and she'll pull the brain out of her cloak.
I too would be sad if I didn't get paid electrums because my employer died.
I'm going to stab you in your face, Laundry.
Oh, that's going to be hard with the mask in the way.
Bradley, you want to hear me cover a Slipknot song?
I don't want to hear you. Period.
It's okay. It's okay, Laundry. I'm sure you have a great singing voice.
I want to hear you. Do it.
He doesn't sing anything, he just pushes his fingers into his eyes.
Saw someone do that once.
I'm going to go climb up onto my roof and jump off real quick. It's fine.
Alright. I'll forego the horse and just wear Superior Chris's favorite purple wig.
Great.
So, Brad, you were directed to the northeast by Kusanagi. There it is. Okay. So from your house, the capital city of Valence is sort of east-northeast, probably about 2 days' ride. And the Aranae Desert, sorry.
Are you you pulled all of these lands and stuff out of a book, right? You didn't forget how to pronounce something that you made up.
I was I had changed the name
Brian.
before. I used to have it called the Anea Desert, which is what threw me off. It's the Arani Desert, though.
Okay.
Eric, repeat after me. Oh, fuck you, Brian.
Yeah, Brian, why don't you go fuck yourself?
That's not what
There
he
we
told you to
go.
say.
No, that was really good, though. That's how you take a good line and put your own twist on it, you know?
Brian, you're gonna start leveling backwards.
Eric, do you want me to make sure I cast Shatter nearby him? I will if you want.
You know, I'm tempted.
He'll will
Keep
regardless
that in mind.
of
I'll
whether
think
you-
about it. True. So, yeah, the Kingdom of Valence, city, I guess. The city of Valence is kind of east-northeast, about 2 days' ride. The city of Verdun is north-northeast, about 2 days' ride. And the Aranae Desert is probably 4 days, but dead northeast.
I mean, I guess I'm going dead northeast because that's where I was told that this bandit is.
Okay. The fastest way through there will be taking the path kind of through Valence. Sorry, I've been trying to get this picture.
The suspense is killing me. Oh, man.
It's funny you say that because I have really suspenseful music playing really quietly in the background. So you're like, the suspense is killing me, and I just hear.
Oh, good. I'm not the only one hearing that. Awesome. Great.
That's a general map. The star is where you're at right now.
Bloodsea.
Goatsy?
No, stop.
I'm sorry, sir. So yeah, you guys are headed to the King's Wood.
Yes. Oh, I got it. Wait. Bradley.
Are you doing the same damn thing that laundry does now?
I thought there were just a lot of spaces after your name. Is that not true, Bradley? Question mark?
What do you want, Allie?
Are we there yet?
We are nowhere near there.
Damn it. How about now? Are we closer?
Yes.
Bradley, I'm hungry. Did you pack food?
No.
Did you save any of the cotton candy lasagna?
No, I ate it all. Billy, wait, we might have to eat your brain. Things are getting dire.
You probably don't want to eat the brain. It's in like weird potions and stuff. It might give you leprosy or something.
That sounds fun.
Okay.
Listen, I will turn this entire damn adventuring party around.
She's as she walks, she's like using her staff. She's walking like Gandalf in the second Lord of the Rings movie, kind of like leaning very heavily on her staff, but for no reason. She's just doing it.
Wow, it looks like you're having a lot of trouble walking, Billy. If only some kind gentleman was willing to have you ride on his horse with him.
My
Wink,
God.
wink, Bradley.
She's fine.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I think he's just playing hard to get. Don't give up.
Wink, wonk.
Great, that's it. That was my important plot point to bring up on our way.
Okay. Roll perception checks as you guys are walking.
Brad is going to start riding ahead of everybody
We're
else.
getting out your
and-
dice. It's less likely than you think. Oh,
Bye.
Bye, Brad. Oh,
Oh, he came back as Brett.
yeah. So, but with my perception, that's a 3, but I don't think it matters.
I got a 19 in perception.
18.
Okay. Okay. That's literally how the name got chosen.
oh, that's how the name Brad was invented? That's amazing. Damn.
Yes. I invented it way back in 2018.
2018. Wow.
There wasn't a Brad before then. Sorry. Changed my mind. So Billy is
Oh, we're not talking
hobbling-
about that Gorillaz album?
No. Shush, 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 shush. Billy is hobbling on her staff and starts like wheezing for air, but for no real reason. She's just like doing it, and she's like staring at the ground as she's walking along. And then like every now and then she falls a little bit too far behind, and she has to like kind of run up to the rest of the group, and then she continues doing that hobbling. The rest of you will notice that while the air is getting colder, it's still a fairly pleasant day. It's around mid-October levels of cold. But the you notice that there's really nothing in between you and where you're going. Like, you can tell that there's no one on this path right now, and you continue your day, and by the time that you kind of finish as the sun is setting, excuse me, you make it to the river just outside of the Kingswood, and it's probably 9 p.m. right now. And yeah, you haven't seen any other travelers today, and you haven't seen any signs of really any kind of animals around either.
Well, this is ominous.
Hmm.
But we should camp here for the night.
You're probably right.
You want me to start a fire, Bradley?
No! Laundry, every time you say you're going to start a fire, you just gather up a stick and do nothing. Billy, will you please start us a fire?
Okay. She will cast Create Bonfire. Just whoosh on the ground.
Okay. Brad, Landre, I'll say with your perceptions as well, you remember this is about where you camped the last time you came this way as well, during your medicine.
Run. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
When
I couldn't think of-
did successfully start a fire,
I'm pretty certain you started yourself on fire that time.
I technically started a fire.
That's very true.
I guess, yeah. But yeah, this is pretty much the same place you were camping, and you're all able to notice the area around you is very, very run down. You'd guess that this is a pretty prominent location to camp, since it's right outside the dense wood. And yeah, you guys are able to take watch here. Who's taking first watch?
Brad.
Okay. Roll me a perception check, Brad.
All right. That's gonna be an 11.
11. Okay, give me 1 second.
I also have my drift globe out to give a little bit of extra light.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. I lied. I'm a sorcerer. I have I have dark vision now.
What face?
Maybe I'm an idiot. No, no. I do because I took shadow, so I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Okay. You're still able to have your drift globe out and kind of circling around your camp if you want it to be. Up to you.
No, that just seems like a beacon at that point. Like if I needed it to see, it would be one thing, but I have dark vision now, so never mind.
Okay, fair enough. What was your perception again?
11.
Okay. The night passes pretty quietly for you. You're not extraordinarily worn down since you spent the entire day riding your horse. Okay.
What the fuck is so funny, Brian?
I just got this most zoomed in, zoom in shot of Eric's nipple.
That's censored,
What
actually.
the fuck is wrong with you?
I hate it so much.
You literally
I
asked for
hate you so much.
So your watch passes pretty unassumingly. It's fairly quiet. There's the normal fauna sounds that you notice, but other than that, nothing.
Brad's gonna wake up Billy for the next watch.
Okay.
She was absolutely in a tree, so you'd probably shake it to get her down. She's like, huh?
It's your turn.
Okay. And she'll jump down and
Right,
just
I'll go
seat
to
herself. Yeah, she seats herself next to the fire.
Why don't you roll me a perception check, Billy?
Okay. That was another natural one. This
No, I
dice is
definitely
going
woke up
in.
the right person. Perfect.
This dice is going in jail.
Do you have a more permanent jail called the garbage?
I've already tweeted what I think the perfect ice jail is.
But yeah, so that would be a 3. But again, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it's very quiet. And you don't notice anything. Other than it seems really dark right now. But your watch passes without note. And you're able to wake up either Allie or Landre for watch 3.
She'll wake up Allie.
Okay.
Allie grumbles a bit and rolls over.
Allie, it's your turn to take a watch.
No, it's not.
Allie!
Can't you tell I'm sleeping?
It was too. Bradley woke me up.
Well, wake up Bradley. It's his turn.
All already had a turn.
I think he volunteered to take mine tonight.
Oh, but the thing is, she'd believe you.
Oh fuck! You're about to get lit up.
She'll go, "You're sure? You're not just gonna get me in trouble."
Allie just like rolls over and puts her pillow or whatever she's resting her head on over her head.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright. She'll walk over and just about 5 feet away, she'll poke Brad with her quarterstaff.
Brad will like shoot up and say, "What do you see?"
Nothing. Allie said you volunteered to take her turn.
Are you fucking kidding me? Fetch me a pail of water immediately.
No, okay. Where can I find water around here? Is there like a stream next to us or something?
Yeah, you guys are actually right next to a river.
Okay, she'll ours and fill it with water and hand it to him.
I'm going to hand her the bucket of water, and I'm going to grab Laundry's breastplate and the handle of my axe, and I'm going to say, "All right, now douse, Sally," and I'm going to start bashing the breastplate with the handle of the axe.
Oh no! Okay. She looks like she's not gonna do it at first, but then you start hitting the thing, and she'll like accidentally throw it on her.
Andre, why don't you roll me a perception check?
Oh, should I roll one too to see if I wake up?
I'm going to say that you're going to wake up from being doused.
Yeah, that's a smart judgment call.
Yeah. $14. Yeah, I would say you can hear a banging noise.
So
Laundry.
I imagine Allie gets hit with this like a super cold water because it's probably from the nearby stream or whatever. So there's this like ridiculously high pitched screech as she bolts upright, probably fumbles over herself, rolls around on the ground, and never stops screeching. She probably fires a few eldritch blasts into the air. It's like 2 minutes of her bumblefucking around the camp before she just like holds her hands, like goes into the fetal position and just shivers and cowers. Unless the noise stops by then. But if it doesn't,
Allie?
she hesitantly looks up from her wet, dirty position at this point. Don't quote me on that.
It's your turn for watch, Allie.
Oh. Well, why didn't you just say so?
Oh, really did.
She just hesitantly picks herself up and wraps her arms around herself and slowly walks over to the fire and sits down.
Eric, did I hear the splash of water?
You would probably hear Allie screeching for, a minute straight.
Okay, I'm not as worried about that.
You might have heard the water. You definitely heard the breastplate banging.
Okay.
Followed by screaming. So if that means anything to you, you can also wake up.
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, well, Brad's gonna go back to sleep.
Allie,
Yes.
roll me a perception, please. I'm assuming Billy also goes back to sleep around now.
I got an 11.
Okay. 1 second. Sorry. Wait, did that? What the fuck? Did I close this? Am I dumb? Oh, there we go. Okay. Allie, you are, shocked awake, and you're kind of on edge because of that. And over the forest to your east, you see a shadow figure. It looks like it's walking. You can't see its legs, but it's kind of got that up and down bobbing. And it looks to be about 300 feet away from you. So probably 200 feet into the forest.
Okay.
Like across the river, and it's tall.
Yeah, so she's probably like shivering a bit from being drenched and like trying to warm up, and if she sees this, her eyes just go wide, and she like looks at it, and she's reminded about all the things that she initially found frightening about ghosts. So she stares at it for maybe a few minutes before very slowly standing up and creeping over to Laundry, keeping her eyes on the shadow figure if she can the whole way.
Yeah, you're able to. When you go to stand up and start going to Laundry, it kind of halts its progress and turns what you would guess to be its head towards you, and it just stops moving and stands still for a few seconds as you kind of make your way towards Laundry. And when you get to him, it reaches out its hand, and it does that Lord of the Rings zoom in thing where everything else seems to get farther away as its hand gets closer to you. And the tip of its finger kind of like fills your whole vision as it's like zooming in. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Am I good at these? I'm okay at these. 17.
Okay. As it passes through your face, you just feel an intense chill go through your entire body. And not great. So you take 19 necrotic damage and are paralyzed.
Wonderful.
But as soon as it kind of like pokes its finger through your head, its hand like swoops back to it being like actually proportionate to its body, and you find yourself just staring at it 200-300 feet away. And when you stop moving because of the paralysis, it kind of turns its head back to the north and continues to almost lumber forwards.
Okay. So when she can actually like when the paralysis wears off, because that was significantly more terrifying than anything we encountered in the haunted house. So she's suddenly completely petrified of ghosts once again. It just reignites that whole phobia tenfold. So she devolves into frightened hysterics as she throws herself onto wherever Laundry is sleeping and just begins screaming and babbling from her experience.
Laundry, you have a child screaming at you.
Oh, better yet, let's do it like this. She, by throwing herself onto him, let's phrase it like she jumps on top of him, so she's straddling him, and she just like bashes him on the chest with both hands, and she's just yelling incoherent babble.
Your Duchessness.
She's not that strong. Legitimately, don't worry about it. It probably doesn't feel like a lot.
Yeah, total it might be 1 damage.
She has 8 strength.
Total it might be
Fair.
1 damage. He's not wearing armor. There's a chance.
Your Duchessness.
Well, there was something in the woods, and it came out, and it attacked me, and I don't know what's going on. I just want to be safe, and Bradley threw water on me, and everything's going to hell.
I didn't know you learned a new language.
She's just sobbing.
I want to look around. Do I see anything?
No, you roll me a perception check, Mr. Buster.
Well, I think it was going to be a big number, but it turned into a 9.
Boy, is it dark at night.
I'm going to detect the presence of evil. Celestial,
okay.
fiend, undead, consecrated, desecrated place, or object within 60 feet.
You actually notice a slight consecration place about 35 feet to the northwest. West-northwest. It's pretty much along the path, but it's a little bit off of it, like 10 feet off the path. But nothing else.
Okay, I'm gonna reach for my armor. Is the breastplate there?
Brad, did you just throw the breastplate down after you were done banging on it?
Oh, of course.
Okay. It's not where you left it, but it's pretty close.
Oh, okay. Landre is going to be incredibly perplexed because he could have sworn he encircled it in water.
You also notice a good deal more of water over where you thought Allie had been sleeping.
Okay.
And the breastplate's kind of over at that point, yeah.
Can I make a perception check to see if I heard her yelling?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Brad, you can too if you want.
Your Duchessness. What
I mean,
happened?
she's still sobbing.
19.
You've got to pull yourself together because my armor is missing and there's water everywhere and anything could happen.
That's all Bradley's fault.
Oh.
What do you mean, Ellie? How could it be my fault?
So started when you splashed me with water and banged on Laundry's breastplate, and then the spooky thing came from the forest and it touched me.
Okay, well, that was a coincidence. That did not... Those 3 things have nothing to do with each other.
You didn't
Okay,
get water
well,
on
2
my...
of them definitely do.
You didn't get water on my chainmail, did you?
I definitely did.
I'm gonna start running around the camp looking for it.
Allie has an iron grip around your neck. She's just like holding on the entire time.
Well, now
Her
we're
arm
both.
right around your neck.
Well, now we're both panicking.
Good.
You're able to find your breastplate pretty quickly. It's away from the rest of your armor, but pretty much just like near the campfire around where Allie was sleeping.
I do my best to dry it off, and then I give it a hug and tell it I'm sorry.
Allie would be between you and the breastplate when you're hugging it.
I don't know. how to put this on with you around my neck.
Just put it on over me.
Okay, she's inside my chainmail.
I don't know if that's how armor works, Brian.
Is he peeing?
If this is the second time I'm hearing someone piss on Discord in it's a matter of 2 days, I'm gonna be super pissed.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out
Hello?
if you'd be able to.
Hello.
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 All right, sorry.
Your Discord was trying to protect you from the piss stream.
I was trying to.
It was intense. God, what a stream. The power on that. Fucking nuts.
I was trying to figure out if your armor would fit over Allie and you.
While you were on the John?
Yeah, why does that sound like you pissing? When does math sound like that?
When does math not sound like that?
Oh, fair. Touche. You got me.
He's not even done yet.
I'm pouring a bottle of wine, Brian.
Your horse wine?
The whole bottle?
No, he only has half of it left.
No, this is a new bottle, and it is not horse wine. It is $3 wine, which makes it significantly better.
Dude, those are my favorite bottles of wine. Man,
Right?
you and I should drink together sometime. It sounds like you and I have the exact same tastes.
I agree.
Wait, hold up. Real quick. Just, I need to know. Eric, do you like eggs?
Yes.
Do you love eggs? Would you fill your refrigerator with them?
It's not the F word I thought you were going to say.
No.
Okay, you can be medium friends.
Oh, thanks.
What?
I'm glad we have your blessing.
Okay. Um.
Fucking Brian has FEMA.
I'm so fucking lost right now.
I'd provide context, but that feels like a poor place for it. So.
Okay. Alondra, you're
Okay.
having some trouble getting chainmail over you and Allie. So you get it around to the point where her head is, and then you're kind of just you're either stopping where she is or pushing her further down on your body.
Nope.
Boy, I realize that sounds bad.
Super nope.
What are you two idiots doing?
Laundry's protecting me.
He's not. Get off of him.
I can't.
He needs armor to protect.
Billy will walk over and try to very gently pry Allie off of Laundry. I know it's probably not going to work, but she's going to try anyway.
Why don't you roll me a strength check opposed by Allie's strength check?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is going to go great.
this is going to be perfect. Oh, cool. I rolled a 5, so I have a 4.
That's going to be a 16.
It takes some doing, but you're able to kind of pull her off, and I'm assuming she immediately clings to you instead? Yes?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly where my mind was going. In a sheer panic, she immediately... I'm assuming that Billy would topple over if she straddled her, like Allie was doing. So she just goes in for like a tight hug,
It's
pretty
okay.
much.
It's okay. It was just this weird spooky thing. Spooky things live in woods.
It made my insides hurt.
It made your insides hurt. That can't be good.
I think I'm coughing up blood.
For just half a second, Billy's hand goes to a little tiny vial that's at her waist, and she's like, "No." And she's still hugging Allie. I'm sure it's fine. It was just a thing. You probably scared it. We probably scared it.
No. No.
It's just
Right.
I don't. Yeah, somebody. Spooky things live in forests. I'm sure this was this. I'm sure this is by far one of the least spooky things you've ever seen.
This was a lot more spooky than the floating skull that almost killed Laundry.
Wow. Okay, now we have a problem. So apparently, Bradley.
That's a good amount of pause. You're doing it right.
Wait.
What? What is it? Why do I always have to respond to everyone before they finish their sentence?
She said it was a lot spookier than the floating skull that almost killed Laundry, which I still don't know anything about.
That wasn't that spooky either. And if you think about it, it wasn't so much the skull, but my placement of shadow spells.
Okay, that's fair. But I don't know. Well, I'm sorry you got scared.
I'm wet. I'm cold. I'm tired. I hurt. This day is awful.
You'll do anything to get out of watch, won't you, Ellie?
Bradley,
Do you think I made this up? I'm literally coughing up blood, you asshole.
I don't think that's what's going on here, but here, and she will, if just very gently, control flame, and just hold it just a little bit away from Allie so that it starts drying her off.
Okay.
Yeah, Allie will begin calming down if the party is mobilizing.
Brad will cast a second level Cure Wounds
Oh.
and grumble the whole time. That's going to be 11 points of healing.
Sure. You, if you heal Allie up, she just kind of looks off to the side and mutters, "I'm sorry for calling you an asshole."
Well, if the boot fits.
I guess I'm not sorry for calling you an asshole,
Fair enough.
but thank you.
Allie, I understand that it scared you. But drawing that much attention to it, well, I banged on a breastplate. Never mind, there's no time for lectures here. Let's get going.
I think just that alone is enough to make her smile a little bit. Are we hunting it down or are we leaving?
I don't think we should hunt it down. I think we should just pursue this bandit further. And be wary, because our quest will lead us through the wood.
There's something over that way, and I'll point towards the consecrated thing.
Okay.
Well, lead on then, Laundry.
You're making me the leader when you're the Duchess?
I'm the
Super
Duchess.
Super Duchess, thank you. And I'm appointing you Pathfinder. There's a difference.
That sounds like a completely different system.
Yeah, we're gonna need to switch. What the fuck? Okay. My phone decided to be very loud, and I apologize for that. The joke I was gonna make is that sounds more like 3.5, but and then
What's the difference? At least it's not fourth ed.
I'm gonna start following my feelings.
Okay. You are currently walking away from the river. And are you just kind of going where you felt that ping? How long does that ping last? Actually,
I don't think it has.
is it?
I don't think it
It's
has
just
it.
an instant,
Yeah.
kind of. Okay. So you're just going where you felt that then?
Yep.
Okay. Landre will lead you guys off back the way you came, a little bit off to the side of the road, about 10-15 feet. 10-15 feet off of the road, about 30 feet back from the river, and you will find a small altar set up. It's like one 2 by 2 by 4 foot brick with the etchings BCCII on it. And then a few small stones kind of scattered about it. And roll me investigation, I guess. By it.
All right. That is a dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh man, hang on. Oh my god! That's 3 natural ones in a row. In a row.
What?
But
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Chris, did you hear that?
Yeah, Ellie abstains. She is very hesitant to get close to this shit, so.
Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, the three of you that rolled 0 or below will kind of figure this to be a slight grave marker. Landre, you would figure that this was blessed by someone, because you got the ping off of it. Brad, Senior Bradley Chauncey Chuffton the Fourth, you have a much deeper insight into this. And you would know that this is the former resting site of Bradley Chauncey Chuffton the Second.
Oh my god.
Everything okay, Bradley?
Here he is. The old bastard himself. This is my grandfather.
I don't see it.
How?
This is where they buried him, apparently. Near the Kingswood.
Bradley?
Yes?
Is your grandfather a ghost?
Knowing him, yes. That old bastard. I have to do a few things before we go. Does anyone else have to urinate?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, at the very least, join me in flipping off his corpse. And Brad will flip off his corpse and then say, "All right, let's go. There's nothing to be had here."
But Bradley, even if he was a jerk, without him you wouldn't be alive.
What do you do?
He saved your life?
Laundry, please don't say any more words. Although, do you think they buried him with anything valuable? Nah, that would be wrong.
For a reason to dig up your dead grandfather?
Well, you know, you don't really need a reason except for wanting the party, but that's beside the point.
You don't need a reason to dig up your grandfather. It's fun. Deal with it.
Well, as my Uncle Chadley, Chauncey Justin, used to say...
What did Chadley used to say?
When you're partying in Roanoke, be sure to bring oysters.
Fair enough.
So,
So you're not digging
the
up the grave?
The name was more of the joke than anything. I mean,
Okay. A few seconds and a well-timed piss later, you guys are headed to the east, over the river, and you make your way into the King's Wood. Brad and Laundre, at the very least, you are familiar with this section of the wood. It's a very dense pine forest, and it continues on with the branches just kind of being like hacked off enough for a 10 by 10 foot alley through the fuck, I realized what I said.
I'm chunky.
A 10 by 10 passage through the woods. The overhang of the brush makes the sun almost disappear. You still have dim light, so the horse that you have, Brad, and the rest of the people who don't have dim light can still see as you're traveling on fairly easily. But you're...
I'll pull out the drift globe anyway, just to make it easier for everybody.
Okay, yeah. Certainly that makes it easier for everyone, including the horses, to see. I think you have a 10-foot radius on that. Do you want it floating near you or like 10 feet in front of you?
It's going to be floating behind me for the party, because I'm the only one with a horse, if you remember.
Yeah. Horses also don't have dark vision, though. That's why I was asking if it was...
Oh, yeah, I'm going to float it for my horse then, so it can see.
Just kind of even with you?
Yeah, and I think it's a 20-foot radius on...
20? Okay, I thought it was 30, actually.
I'm going to check real quick.
Okay. No!
I don't know.
It's going to end up being 50, and we're both going to look like idiots.
Yeah, get fucked.
It just emanates the light spell, which is a 20-foot radius.
20. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I would assume it's kind of like around you then, and shedding
Yep.
20 feet in front of you and 20 feet behind. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so 20 feet around you as the party kind of tries to keep up. And then you would have another, I would say probably 30 to 40 feet of like dim light vision. Since it's very dappled with the light coming through the branches.
Can I pick
Accurate.
some of these dapples and eat them?
What kind of dapples are they? Like Granny Smith, Golden Delicious? It's important.
The grossest ones you can imagine.
Oh no!
Personally,
Crab
imagine.
apples.
Dapples at all. They're onions. Fuck.
Crab dapples. Oh no, there's mud crabs around. You can't fast travel. Sorry.
God damn it.
Crab dapples. So yeah, the forest itself during the light is very much like any other forest, other than being particularly dense. And you find yourself at a T junction around midday to maybe 3 p.m. You would guess. So you were headed east. You can go north or south from here.
I thought we were heading west because we needed to go northwest.
Not at all.
Then I guess, why would we go east, though?
Because to your east is the road that leads from Magnes to literally everywhere else.
Okay, well, we're going to go north towards Valence, then.
Okay, if you'll refer to the map, Tim. Yeah, it was northeast.
I can't make
there's
heads
no
or
compass
tails
on
out
the
of this
map.
map.
No. It could be anything. North could be anywhere.
North is reality is whatever I want it to be.
What if north was the friends we made along the way? Okay. Yes, northeast would be Valence and Arani, and Verdun. Not west at all.
All right, well,
Um,
then we're going to go north.
Okay. You remember north, I'll give it to you. Go, 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 go. You make your way a good bit through the woods. Roll me perception checks. Or investigation if it's higher.
Oh, we can do investigation?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Yay! Natural 20.
Fucking
So
shit.
25.
12.
Okay. 17? It was like a chamomile junction. Chamomile tea junction, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. How ballsy of you. Nice.
Yeah. Sorry. What did you get?
Me?
Senior pirate? Yeah.
I got a 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say you. Fuck.
Guys, I'm perceiving something, but I don't quite know what it is. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah. Um.
God, it's so
Yeah.
confusing.
Aw.
So, Allie, you are able to hear this strange kind of yowling roar. It's very faint, but it is very far from you to the southwest. So essentially, the exact opposite direction from where you're going. Um, Billy, you had a natural 20.
That's
Yes.
25.
Okay.
Investigation, not perception.
Yikes. Okay. So you were able to see that this path is very frequently traveled. The road under you is very hard packed, and you can make out hoof prints leading in like both directions just from like, yeah, this is a very busy trade route generally. You also are able to hear a noise. But just because of like the sound of it, you're not entirely able to make a direction. You would guess it's westernly.
There's
Sorry, I was just gonna say, no one has traveled this path based on the tracks that you see in the past 2, maybe 3 days.
looks like nobody's been through here for a couple days.
All right. What does that mean?
Well, that and there's a noise from somewhere.
I heard that too, from the southwest.
Well, we're heading north, so we'll be heading away from it.
Oh, that's right, isn't it? God, you're so smart, Bradley.
Shall we?
Yes.
We'll get going.
Okay. You continue on your way to the pretty much to the north at this point as the road kind of twists and turns. And at the end of your day, you will find yourself at a large wall, like at the gate of a wall. The wall itself seems to be only slightly bigger than that of Magnes. And there's 3 to 4 guards standing outside of it, but you also notice there's a watch post on either side of the road. And the guard will stop you and say, all right then, what are you lot up to?
We're from the Magni Adventuring Guild. We're making our way to the Ariadne Desert, or whatever it's called.
Don't see many of you lot headed to the desert. All right then. He kind of looks you guys over and says, you sure you're packed warm enough?
For the desert.
Well, If you're sure, then go through the gate and head to the northeast. You'll get to the east gate.
Well, I need to know where an inn is because we'll be spending the evening in Valentia.
Right. There's a few places to stop in between. For your lot, and he kind of looks you up and down for a few seconds and says, the first inn you come to, right on your right on the main road, should treat you right up.
Excellent. Well, have a good evening. We'll be on our way.
Best luck to you. And you'll see a few guards kind of move out of your sight and hear this creaking, groaning noise as the gate begins to open. And as you walk through the gate to the city of Valence,
I'm gonna mutter fucking twat under my breath as we're making our way through the gate.
Can you roll me a stealth check for that?
Yeah.
Or don't if you would prefer. That's impressive.
A 17?
Oh, yeah. I rolled a 3 and then also another 3. So
Nice.
neither of the guards outside of the station seem to notice you muttering that. And can everyone roll me a quick perception?
Ooh. This again.
My quickest perception is a 16.
That was another natural 20.
Okay.
My rolls have just been either off the wall bad or off the wall good tonight. I don't know what's happening.
It makes for an exciting game. I either really fail or I really succeed.
Brad?
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. Brad will notice that for the past 20 minutes or so, you guys have been walking through a very thin fog. Landre doesn't notice shit as he's following Brad. Allie, you will also notice the slight fog. It seems to be thick around the walls, but it's also kind of that like witching hour between 2 and 3. You know, where it does tend to get foggy. Billy, you've noticed the fog getting thicker and thicker as you've made your way towards Valence. And then almost as soon as you make your way through the gate, it's completely clear.
Does that fog look a little bit weird to anybody else?
Nope.
Okay. He doesn't think anything of it then.
Okay. You're able to find a small inn near the right side of the road. It's just marked the Traveling Tom, and it has a picture of like a cat on it. The board, and
Wait, there's a picture of a cat on it?
yeah.
Oh, Allie does that obnoxious thing that people with pets do, and she like holds up her pet cat and points at the sign and goes, "That's you."
Your familiar kind of does that like that thing where that cats do where like they just kind of go where their front legs are like pointed straight out from their body in weird angles. Yeah. But yeah, you guys are able to find lodging and room for your animals there. And if you guys would like, we can fast forward straight until heading out of the city.
Yep.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go.
fine.
Hello.
Good. Okay. Yeah. You guys spend a quiet #pleasant night through the night. Nothing entirely bizarre happens or unbizarre, I guess. Nothing to set you guys at edge, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, pleasant. That's the thing. I want to say a pleasant night through the night, but that feels wrong.
But
And then
anyway.
I spend the
Actually,
next
somebody
10
set up a
minutes.
bazaar in the courtyard, and that's quite bizarre.
That was a good joke, too.
Thanks, Brian.
I mean, there's several pretty much courtyard bazaars set up through the city. If you need to buy anything, pretty much as you guys head out, if you need to buy anything, you can buy it right now.
Bradley.
I am going to buy a warm jacket for myself.
Okay.
God, that's smart.
Do you mention why at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The salesman will try to push a couple warm warm blankets on the rest of you as you're going. Pretty cheap.
How cold is it up there, really?
He looks a tad uncomfortable and goes, God. Well, last time I was up there, I had to eat something I'd rather not discuss. If that means something to you.
Well, I'll take a hat as well, thank you.
How much for a blanket?
How thick you want it?
Triple C.
All right. 2.38 copper then. Silver, sorry.
Electrum.
2.38
I don't have any silver.
Electrum. 8 electrum then.
I do have electrum.
How much do I owe him for the jacket, the hat, and a couple of blankets?
I'm gonna say 1.5 gold.
All right.
Landre wants to size them up and see how they compare to him.
You asked for a blanket.
Yeah.
This is a large blanket.
He's 7'7".
Yeah, it's an 8. I'm gonna say it's a 10 by 10 foot blanket.
Holy shit!
It's a party blanket.
It's a tarp.
It is a large blanket.
How many electrum did he say? 7?
Yeah, fucking sure.
I'll give him 8, so I have an even number.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, he'll thank you and nod and say, "Well, stay warm out there."
Question: the thing I got from the Duke that lets me change my clothes, can that change into cold weather clothes?
I don't see why not. It would just have to be a warm weather dress, I guess.
Yeah, okay. I mean, if that can shift into whatever I need for whatever climate, then she's not going to buy clothes. She's just going to copy whatever Bradley's wearing.
Oh, I'm not putting it on yet. I'm gonna
Yes.
just stuff all that stuff into the bag of holding for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could probably still see it though when he buys it. Do you? Yeah, I mean, I would.
She's
I'm
just
trying
thinking
my
ahead.
best to sneak it around so nobody can see what I'm buying. It's important to me.
Okay. In that case,
Kidding.
Brad.
I'm kidding.
Okay. Uh, yeah, you would see a thick with apparently 3C's blanket and a fairly thick cloak being bought. You could buy this, or you could shift into a like 8-layer gown. That would probably do the exact same thing for you.
Do they have like a cozy tent for sale?
Yeah, I'll say there is. It'll be a gold and a half.
God, man, money. Let's see. Oh
do
yeah.
you have a tent itself already?
Allie, no.
Okay. Never mind.
Brad will just pay the gold and a half for her.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll be able to line your tent pretty easily then.
The rest of the campaign would go smoother if you just convert everything to Electrum, Eric.
Yeah, it'd be super easy if you just did that, but you know.
3 Electrum, please!
Damn, Tim got ripped off.
He got a free level, it's fine. Billy, were you buying
If
anything?
we all recall, it's not a free level. It is an IRS level. It was one of those levels that you give to me and then expect me to pay for later.
I would like to. She'd like to buy a very, very small cloak for the squirrel. And she'd also like to buy a. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Roll me a D100, please.
Okay. Hang on. That is going to be a 74.
Okay. High or low?
High.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are. Oh, let's get high. Hell yeah, brother. You guys spend the night fairly pleasantly in Magnes. And as you head out,
Except for we're in Valence, bruh.
No, we teleported. Weren't you paying attention?
Oh.
We just went back to Magnes for the night, and then we shot back.
yeah,
Don't ruin my immersion, Eric. God.
I'm sorry. That's my fault. That's my fault.
Also,
You spent a very Brian, leave. You spend a very pleasant night in Valence. And as you guys head to the eastern gate to kind of make your way northeast, you guys have most of your provisions fairly strong. I mean, I guess, wrappings, like thermal wraps, I guess. Um, um,
Nice.
I, I don't know entirely what the word would be. Thermal wraps sounds like the best. And you head towards the Aranae Desert.
Aranae.
Aranae Desert. I need to fucking delete that just because of how fast it's cycling. Sorry. So yeah, you guys head towards the east, and as you leave, the guards are they stop you for however long it takes to open the gate, and they say, "Where are you all headed then?"
Aranae, the thing did me. Aiko, Aranae, no.
All right then, headed towards the desert, eh?
Aiko, Aranae.
You'll have to
You
excuse
keep-
my friend. He's had a little bit to drink already.
Talking about hey now.
I can't blame him. I've had a bit to drink myself.
Now, if you'll excuse
That's
us, we
where
have some.
you say hey now as well.
Hey, now as well.
Hey now.
Do you know any songs about food?
Oh yeah, of course. No.
On
Wait.
top of spaghetti. All covered
Yeah.
in cheese.
Laundry's gonna pull out a scrap of paper and try to start writing down these lyrics as fast as he can.
I lost
Wait, my
meatball.
ball sack and covered it in cheese.
Gosh.
Gross.
We're singing the same song, you and I. Why not?
Have a good day. We're going to go now to the Arani Desert.
So, yeah, you guys are, you make your way about an hour and find the road splits east or northeast.
Fuck yeah, we do.
I'm assuming you go northeast.
There's still no compass on the map, so I'm not really sure. Just based on current orientation, that sounds right, but I can't be sure if you're leading us into a trap or trying to bait us into something. Because I lack a compass. So.
You know,
I don't. There's no compass. That's the whole point of this conversation.
actually, I have stated that Valence from your house is east-northeast. So,
Yes. Well,
Well,
I
you
hear it.
actually stated that it was northwest at first, and then decided that everything was going to be east.
This is why we need a compass.
We are gonna turn into ducks.
quack, 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 quack. Okay. If I did say that, that's my bad. North is up towards the Arani Desert. South is towards the Blood Sea. East is the East is the Phasian tundra, and west is the Mar Pass.
Ah.
So yeah, we're gonna start heading towards the desert and hope that we can find some shifty characters to bludgeon.
Okay. As you guys head towards the northeast, you spend most of the day through thick, coniferous forests.
How many C's are we talking?
One is in coniferous.
But how many C's in thick?
Like 20
One
C's, bro.
is in
Damn.
coniferous. It's kind of a 50-50 spread between pine-ish trees and
And
non-pine-ish. I don't
tree-ish
know.
prime.
My go-to is maple, but I realize maple isn't every tree.
Wow, this whole forest is made of pine-ish trees and non-pine-ish trees. That's amazing.
They prefer the term pinish, thank you.
Oh, I'll remember that tree. Thanks for telling me.
No problem.
Wow, that's your tree voice? I had such high hopes.
That's actually my non-tree-ish voice.
Hi, I'm a tree! I've been at these woods for a really long time, and people don't like to come and talk to me for some reason.
Roll me perception checks, please.
Still sounds better than Liz and Art out.
Perception?
Yes,
And we're back on
please.
brand. That's an 8.
Oh, I got a 7.
I also got an 8.
Nice.
Actually, that's a 10 because I forgot to add my modifier.
Ah,
3.
wonderful.
All right. Let's see if you guys manage to roll lower than myself.
Lower,
Holy fucking shit. The highest I rolled was a 7.
Huh.
Ha.
The lowest I rolled was a nat 1 at 4. So anyone above a 4
Yep.
can hear rustling through the forest. Anyone above a 7 hears quite a band of rustling and would assume it's more than just the natural fauna.
All right, listen here, rustlers. That's quite enough out of you.
Okay. Does a 15 hit you, Brad?
A 15?
doesn't.
Hell no, it doesn't.
Okay, yeah. You'll see a spear dart past you and bury itself just kind of probably like 2 feet behind you, maybe a foot to the side.
That was a mistake. And Brad's going to charge at them.
Okay. Are y'all good for time? Do you need us to break for the night?
I don't leave my house anymore.
For combat, I do have to get up early tomorrow, so I don't know if, how many are we fighting? Like, how long do you think it's going to take? Like, is it going to be, half an hour, 45 minutes, or are we talking like 2 hours?
No, it's like 30 to 40 minutes probably.
Yeah, I'm down then for sure.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
How drunk are you? That's what I was afraid of.
Like 30 to 35 minutes drunk.
Yeah,
So
I think we're
partly to
fine.
mostly is the answer. We'll just call it if Eric gets mostly to mostly.
We're not gonna make it through this battle.
100%, we're not going to make it through this battle. Yeah, we should just call it for the night.
That's the safest bet.
All right, stopping the stream.